what's going on YouTube individuals and Dragon Ball Z enthusiasts out there? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, hitting you guys up with another DBZ video. Before I kick the video off, I would like to apologize for the lack of DBZ content on my channel. For the past couple of months, I wasn't really feeling up to making any more Dragon Ball Z videos. I felt that with all the awesome DBZ uploaders out there covering the same topics, I could focus on other things. But due to the big reception I've gotten from my Dragon Ball Xenoverse videos, viewers have been asking for more. This feedback has motivated me to push out more videos on a consistent basis, and what better way to kick this video off with another Dragon Ball Super topic. Today's topic is going to revolve around Kid Buu's reincarnation and alter ego, Oob. He appeared at the very end of the Dragon Ball manga and in the final episodes of the anime. He's also considered Goku's pupil and the final opponent, both as Kid Buu and himself. Ever since we've received the recent released films Battle of Gods and Fukkatsu no F, which have both been solidified as canon, fans have been asking what will be the fate of Oob. Considering the fact that Akira Toriyama has been going out of his way to fill in the 10-year gap between the Buu saga and the final Tenkaichi martial arts tournament and completely eradicating Dragon Ball GT out of existence, it's kinda hard to think what's in store for the timeline. With the sudden introduction of Super Saiyan Gods and this expanded universe of gods in general, Toriyama has to figure out a way to balance these things out with the rest of the story, or go above and beyond to expand the story of DBZ in its entirety. I myself am a big fan of Oob and am patiently waiting to see what he really can do in terms of his abilities, considering the fact that he lacked knowledge of any key-based techniques. Granted, we got a glimpse of what he could be like in GT, but as we always say, GT never really happened. It's also a bummer that we rarely see him in any DBZ video game titles, since he was barely in the series and doesn't have any actual techniques to go by. But I still have some good ideas on how he can be utilized in Dragon Ball Super. So we all know that Akira Toriyama has taken a lot of time to capitalize on certain errors and focus more attention on what goes on in the Z Fighters' personal lives. We see glimpses of what they're up to, like Goku continuing his training with King Kai or Krillin working as a police officer. So maybe we can get a glimpse of what's going on in Oob's life while not having him interact with the main Z Warrior cast. This could be done as a mini-series or a filler since we're getting a manga to coincide with the anime of Dragon Ball Super. It would also be interesting if Goku mentions that he can sense a familiar power level since it's been well over 5 years since Kid Buu's passing. Having filler moments such as these can add longevity to this series, and although they might not be canon to the main story, they can still prove to be memorable like the Otherworld tournament. Getting to see Oob's parents and bearing witness to his upbringing would also add more complexity and depth to his character. During his introduction, we learned that he came from a poor village and that he entered the World Martial Arts Tournament to win prize money to help out financially. We also get a small glimpse at his shy but aggressive personality, but that's about it. I mean, he elaborates on his noticeable ability to fight, but you sort of get the feeling that he doesn't know where he really is. It would be awesome to see Oob question his existence since he can literally do things that aren't humanly possible. We have to keep in mind that he's never been around warriors the likes of Goku. Speaking of Goku, since he is for all intents and purposes Oob's creator, maybe somewhere in Oob's soul it's telling him that he needs to get stronger and meet this individual. I'm a firm believer in divine intervention and destiny. Goku did wish to fight Kid Buu again in another lifetime, so in a way Oob would have to have an even bigger reason for enrolling in the tournament than just winning prize money. Another idea that could add to Oob's motif is if Toriyama hints that there's a possibility that he can inherit Kid Buu's evil ways in certain situations. It was showcased in the last episode of Dragon Ball Z that when angered, Oob's unrefined but devastating power could shine through. Kid Buu proved that his immense power could destroy an entire galaxy, let alone a planet, and he was also the evil wizard Bibidi's creation. It could be possible that Bibidi and Bobbidi still have acquaintances in the galaxy who sense Oob's power and intend on controlling it as if he were Kid Buu again. Fans have learned that the DBZ universe is a vast one, and we never know what cool antagonist Toriyama is going to pull out of his hat. We've seen the later introduction of Beerus and Whis and learned that they had been acquainted with Frieza years before Goku even met him. The last idea that I have is that after all the new events are over and done in the time gap, Toriyama can sort of modify some of the plot he wrote 20 years ago in the final arc. He's shown time and time again that he has no problem stitching new ideas into the old story of Dragon Ball Z's connective tissue. Since Goku has received a newfound ability to become a god and went under Whis' tutelage, maybe he has a lot more to offer Oob this time around. In Battle of Gods, Beerus mentioned that there are 12 universes that all consist of their own gods. So maybe he could train Oob similar to how he was trained by Whis. And let's not forget that there are villains that aren't gods but still pose a threat to the galaxy like Frieza did in Fukkatsu no F. And that's pretty much it. As I stated earlier, these are just my ideas for what Toriyama Sensei can do with the character of Oob. This character deserves better treatment and demands character development. But what do you guys think? Do you think Oob should be featured in Dragon Ball Super? Do you think that he should be fully fleshed out and done justice compared to his poor mistreatment in Dragon Ball GT? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like or dislike the video and subscribe for similar DBZ videos. But like always, this is your boy RBG signing out on another video. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.